Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Friday. The expectation is it's going to be a great weekend, as I hope you all would expect the same on a Friday. Speaking of expectations, I was asked to talk a little bit about that today. So I'll tell you what, expectations for me are crazy. If you think back on Michael Jordan, every shot that he took in a game he had already taken, he said in his mind over 100,000 times. How did he do that? Well, every single time that he was practicing or he was on the court with his team in his practice facility, the shots that he took in his mind were game time shots, right? The expectation was, I'm here, I'm at it now, and no matter what I do when I get in a game, it's gonna be the same way. We kind of need to live our lives that way, right? For me, it's kind of simple. When I set goals, I make sure that I can attain them. And you all need to do the same thing. Let me give you an example. If I'm starting off on a goal and my goal is to get back in the gym, and I tell myself, hey, you know what, this week I'm gonna get 5 times in the gym. It's fantastic, right? That's a great goal. Is it attainable? Sure. Is it reasonable? I don't know. Going from 0 to 5? Only you can answer that question. But let's say in that week I get 4. What did I do? I failed. I failed myself. It's the psyche inside the mind, our inner self. When we fail, we become a failure. We set that pattern, right? Even though we got to the gym more than we did the week before, the goal we set wasn't what we said we were going to get, so we failed. And then mess with our psyche, our ego. We can go on and on with psychology and what that does to you. But let's go back to that same goal. Let's say I say I'm going to go from 0 to 3, and I hit my 3. What did I do? I was successful. I set myself up for success. I attained the goal. Let's say I got 4. I went beyond the goal. Now I'm even better than what I said I was going to be. You have to set attainable expectations on yourself. You have to do the same thing for others. So many times, and I've been my own worst enemy at this. I look at somebody and the expectation I have of that person, it's not reasonable. It's not attainable. I set it too high. And therefore, in my eyes, that person becomes what? They become a disappointment. That's not fair to that person. I can't set those goals on other people. Speaking of that, first and foremost with yourself, those goals, again, need to be attainable. But you got to set a reasonable expectation on yourself, something that can't be high. And the only person ever that you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. Not who that person is or this person is. Sure, look to somebody to inspire you to be better. Yeah, absolutely. Want to have some of the things that they have? Of course. But wanting to be them? Absolutely not. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday and be better at it today. That in itself will set you up mentally, physically, if you're doing those type of goals, whatever it may be, but it'll set you up for success. And success is the key to change. Changing lives, changing your own life first, changing others around you, and helping them attain that. That is beyond your leadership.